So you can have decades of professional experience, an executive title, and unstoppable confidence, but if your delivery on screen doesn't reflect it, your brand takes the hit quickly and people move on without a second thought. Expectations are high here. I've recorded 7 episodes with video that wasn't high resolution, and I'm not going to show up like that anymore. I got frustrated, and I'm not a quitter.
One, two, three, four.
Welcome to episode 8 of the Launchpad Pod. Why I stopped recording my YouTube podcast because it wasn't working. So I had to stop and figure out what wasn't working because what I was putting out to the universe did not reflect me. It's not the level I've operated at, not the standard I hold myself to. And as a former sales engineer for internet services, I know how the internet is engineered, y'all. I haven't kept up with hardware. And a simple program like Zoom has become way complex for the average person. The customization settings are infinite. Have you seen the back end lately? Fuzzy is not the way I wanted to show up for you in this next chapter, so I attacked it head on. So I thought it was the camera, and I did what a lot of us do, assuming that it was the equipment. I went out and bought an external fancy schmancy camera because I was convinced my computer was the problem. I plugged it in, I set it up, I sat down to record again thinking, okay, this'll fix it. It didn't. So I dropped the F-bomb all over the place. Same issue, same low resolution, grainy video. At that point, my frustration was at a breaking point, and this is where I was at. And this is the part no one talks about. The part where you've done the work to provide the best of the best in content, took the time to put on some makeup, invested the time to show up with confidence, and it still isn't coming together the way you expected. You have a choice in that moment. You either keep putting out something that looks like crap or avoid it altogether, which, in all honesty, is what most of us do. And both of those quietly cost you visibility. And I wasn't willing to do either, so I stopped. Not forever, just long enough to figure out what was actually going on. And here's what I found out. It wasn't the camera. It wasn't even my computer. It was the Zoom settings. Zoom was compressing my video, lowering the quality, and adjusting things automatically in ways that made everything look worse, not better. I'd been trying to fix the wrong problem. And I know if you watched prior podcast episodes, you can see the difference. And that's what no one teaches you. This is where it shifted for me because this isn't about becoming a tech expert. It's about understanding enough to make sure that the tech isn't working against you. I did some research, and here's what I did with the settings. I turned on HD video instead of assuming it was already set. I turned off low light adjustments that were making everything grainy. I made sure Zoom was actually using my external camera, and I recorded locally instead of to the cloud so the quality didn't get compressed. And I fixed my lighting before anything else. None of this was complicated, but none of it was obvious either. The real lesson isn't about Zoom, it's about something bigger. I've been in business a long time. I've built things, I've led teams, and I've operated at a high level. And now I'm sitting at my desk learning how to adjust lighting and camera settings. That can be frustrating when you're at your desk by yourself figuring things out. Feels like you should be further along. You know you're not behind, just in the part of the process that no one shows. I've adopted the words of Glinda from Wicked, and I got this from Christmas, and it's the first time I'm getting to use it. Everything is figure outable. I have to tell you that there's a window right now, and I'm paying attention to what's happening. Video is not optional anymore, and AI is pushing everything forward faster than most of you are ready for, which means if you take the time to learn this now, even imperfectly, you will be in a very different position a year from now. That's why I stopped recording for a moment, not because I couldn't figure it out, because I wanted to figure it out right. And if you're sitting there avoiding this, if you've been putting off video or recording something and not liking how it looks or sounds, or telling yourself you'll get to it when you have it all together, don't. But also don't keep putting out garbage. Fix it, then go. I knew it wasn't right. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I fixed it. If you have tech questions or questions about entrepreneurship, let's work on them together. If you're in this part of the process, figuring things out, fixing what's not working, learning as you go, you don't have to do it alone. Because inside the Launch VIP community, that's what we're doing. We're not judgy. We're not mean girls. No side eye. No picking things apart from a distance. We look at your work through the eyes of women who are in the arena, building, shifting, trying new things right alongside you. It's real conversation, real feedback, the kind that helps you see what's working and what needs to change so you can keep moving. You're going to find the VIP community in the description with my link in bio, which has everything, upcoming events, and free resources to help you get started. If we haven't met yet, I'm Suzette Cotto, founder of Innovate Launch, former corporate white warrior, and now building this alongside you. I help women entrepreneurs over 40 create a clear path forward with the Launch framework, real steps to build your brand, get visible, attract the right audience, and grow a list of people ready to buy. And you don't have to do it alone. We'll have some fun with it. Join us. We're holding the door for you because I see you, I support you, and I want you to be successful. I'll see you on the inside. Take care.
Thank you.